Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Balik lagi bersama saya Ilham Oloy. Kita lanjutin lagi untuk live streaming NBA 2K20. Setelah vakum lama, kita lanjut saja untuk ya. Tentu saja kita memakai LA Ligar. Di pertandingan kemarin saya kalah sama Miami Heat. Kali ini melawan Indiana Pacers. Lanjut saja teman-teman. Begitu saksikan saja, semoga terhibur. Oke. Kita lanjut saja. Victor Oladipo, bintang mereka. TV.
Man, this year was so much fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and NBA 2K21, where everything is game. We're going to have interviews, community.
Oke. Lanjut saja.
Coming right up. The Pacers taking on the Lakers. The Pacers hanging on to the 8th position in the East. They want to keep that playoff spot and even better it in the coming games. Lakers, Pacers. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back.
Lanjut teman-teman.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Pregame show dulu. Lihat.
Hello and welcome. Tonight we have the Indiana Pacers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. You think about the most...
Lanjut saja. Apakah cukup? Nah, semoga aja seru. Okay.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports.
We get live
to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcasts, and on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great to have you.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next.
Thank you very much. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And for that matchup with...
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey,
well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about...
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. Ron moving to Los Angeles and joining the Lakers. Magic Johnson is a major component of that recruitment. Bill, what happens now that Magic is no longer with the organization?
If I was a Laker fan, with the cap space they have, with the window of LeBron for just like 2-3 more years, I would want the best possible person running my team who's going to everything. Every single shoot around, going to Europe, scout, you know, foreign players and all that stuff. That's what they need.
Good point. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contagious Caldwell Pope is out there with 3, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness.
Sabonis with the ball. It's Oladipo on the wing. And that one is off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. The drive by LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Awal-awal.
Miles Turner, the lengthy big man for Indiana, challenges shots. We know that, protects the rim well. The jump shot of his is not too bad.
Yeah, and sometimes he has these little moon shots in traffic that I really like. He is the X factor for this Pacers team. They need him to become not an all-star, but a borderline all-star. Somebody that can eventually be
Okay.
Oladipo needs a side kick.
dapat.
Turner, the pieces are there. I haven't seen him been able to put it together yet. He's also like 14 years old, so there's
so young.
plenty of time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Sabonis. He was something else against Utah. Warren kicks to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. They're moving on after the tough loss. They took
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Pass to Davis. Teardrop shot. The putback.
Okay, McGee lagi.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Oladipo against Green. Now here's Brogdon, guarded close, stolen by McGee. LeBron with it. Sabonis defending. McGee dishes to James.
Okay lagi dah.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
Pacers trail by 8. Bill was in Boston, where you received your master's degree in journalism. What attracted you to this profession? Why journalism?
I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't like manual labor.
Di-block kamu.
No, that really was it. I was good at writing.
Like anybody in your family or anybody?
I was always a good writer, and I liked writing and sports.
Yeah.
So just kind of
did it in high school, I'm assuming?
Yeah, started in high school. I had the big thing for me was in college. I had a column for the school newspaper, really from freshman year on. And around sophomore year, I felt like it started to get momentum. And that was the first time I thought, I wonder if I can get paid for this. Which, as it turned out, no, until I was about 29.
Okay.
Misses. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 10.
Timeout. And they have owned the paint so far.
Keren ya
And the
umpannya.
score reflects it.
Asis
I know
bidang
it's hard,
lagi.
Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first of the game.
Okay.
Well, it's been an
Dan Gomez
express
masuk.
lane to the
Kita
rim.
rotasi
Coach
dulu.
can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Holiday, and it's sent back
Di-block
by Howard.
kamu.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Here's Kuzma.
Okay.
Slams it in.
Kang
Building
Kuzma.
up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end,
No.
Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League
Di-block
is a
kamu.
phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think
Ay,
it's
ngeri
gonna alter
Howard
the
play, Bang.
perception of gaming in any way?
Oh,
I would
kita
say
lihat
it has
teman-teman.
one of the best chances of any sports league to succeed, because
Block.
people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the off season. The shift in
kamu?
basketball content, and the fact that it's now a
Panalo.
12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the
Mana?
draft to where people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden, it's
Summer league.
yeah,
Reboundnya.
happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of
Okay.
recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right. Both shots good from the stripe. Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K Esports League just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes. And just in basketball, so much more in the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying because I've loved basketball my whole life. And for a while there, when I grew up as a kid, they were tape delaying the finals. And, it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just, I feel like I was in early. I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely. I mean, when Magic Johnson is a rookie and starting at center in Game 6 in Philadelphia, yes.
And it was tape delayed.
And it was tape delayed.
My beloved Boston Celtics won the 1981 title, and it was on tape delay in Boston. And I went to bed, and my dad woke me up to watch the game for me. And it's not even 40 years ago. So, so I think the other thing that really helps with the 2K Esports League is that these guys play 2K, the actual players.
Yeah, right.
They
care about it.
They care about it. They have an incredible amount of time on their hands because they're too famous and they can't go anywhere. So they're in hotel suites. They're bringing with the PlayStation or Xbox with them. They're playing their friends. They're playing each other online, and this is what they're doing all day.
Now here's Rondo, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Howard kicks to Rondo from deep three-point range. So it's Los Angeles.
Okay.
10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Mantap.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here.
Lanjut quarter kedua, teman-teman.
Doing or not doing in the game.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Smith. Marquise Morris is out there with Howard. And there's Avery Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the two-guard position. Outside Bradley. Pass to Caruso. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 8. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
Begitu aja. Is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Didorong.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Anthony Davis in for Morris.
Defense.
Passes it to Oladipo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
Smith outside. Back to Bradley. Here's Caruso. Misses the 3.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close and he's more than up to the task.
Ayo masuk LBJ ya. Oh, sudah masuk. Tahan dulu.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Astaga, kemana Mengi?
Finishing it off.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
You know, Bill, Indiana's a huge basketball state. Lots of love for the high school game, certainly the college game, but support of the Pacers has been a little inconsistent at times.
Yeah, I blame the Pacers because they should never have less than 3 players from Indiana University on the team at all times. Indiana people really love people who went to high school or college in Indiana, and I think that's one of the reasons they've responded to Oladipo like they have. Not only is he great, but he's actually an IU guy. I would always have at least 4. They should have all the Zellers. Anybody's played in Indiana.
Those Zellers, then maybe the dad can come back and play too.
Yogi Ferrell, all those dudes. They should all be on the Pacers.
Tutup, Eddie.
Now Bradley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's tipped. Davis, the pass to Bradley. Shoots over Turner. Back to Davis.
Okay.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Smith against Warren. Shot clock at 6.
Allah. Biarin. Ayo masuk lah.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for J.R. Smith. Dion Waiters checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Avery Bradley. James banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Ayo.
There's the pass to Oladipo. Inside.
Di blok kamu, Eddie.
And for the ball out of bounds.
Ngeri memang Eddie. Eddie. Tutup.
It's Oladipo on the wing.
Begitu aja.
For him in the win against Utah.
Well, you give the defense a lot of different looks. In the mid-range, Victor Oladipo very comfortable.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Kuzma. Waiters outside. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Just
hampir kau masuk ke CP.
On the shot, it sends him to the line.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Mantap.
Caldwell-Pope drops them both. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Bill, yet another engaging conversation. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Yeah, next time let's talk about the hard salary cap. I think the people really love that. Yeah, I have some ideas.
You would make it interesting.
I have some luxury tax ideas. Yeah, we'll get super technical.
I would be here for that.
Okay.
Masuk boleh lah.
Doris, you read most reporters, they try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
Well, I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own
Keren.
he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Oladipo, and again it's in the air.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Down low, here's Kuzma, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Brogdon finds Turner. Oladipo against Waiters. Back to Turner. Warren on the wing. Here's the 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to James. Waiters outside. James left side. Shoots over Warren. Second chance effort.
This is why this team considers Turner a defensive stalwart. Long arms, quick feet.
Thanks so much, Dave.
Oke, quarter kedua, teman-teman.
We'll be back for the second half of the 2K Sports halftime
show dulu.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And taking a look at the and that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Masuk quarter ketiga.
Joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action
LeBron
at every
12 poin.
opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Pacers, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren at the 3 slot. The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Okay.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
Defense.
Passes to Oladipo.
Ada full defense.
Officials on the call with the foul.
Di green.
Doris, you're right. The Pacers have made the playoffs 8 of the last 9 seasons. Remarkable consistency.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kev. It starts at the top and sort of trickles down. From ownership to the front office down to the head coach. This is a solid operation through and through.
James, the pass to McGee.
Hampir kamu.
Inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
2 kali masuk.
Both from the stripe. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called plus 6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin. Their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
James dishes to Davis.
Okay.
Finishing it off.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick and roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate, turn the lights out.
Oladipo taking his time here. Back to Turner. He kicks to Oladipo.
Big block kamu.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, he gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
Selesai kamu.
The drive by James.
Ay,
the rebound goes to the Pacers.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Okay.
JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Morris comes in for Davis. Smith checked in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Oladipo outside. Sabonis. Good. Oladipo picking up the assist. Sabonis has got his first points of the game.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
There's Green with the 3. The offensive rebound. Back to Rondo. Shoots over Brogdon. They kick it out to Green. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Diri steal lagi.
Oh my goodness!
Well, this is an all-around threat. Oladipo terrific at coming up with steals and then capitalizing on the other end.
Howard, the pass to Green.
Tuh.
Wants to get it to Rondo and does. He dishes it to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Smith. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Turner. And very much a modern offensive game for Miles Turner.
Oh,
He's not a post-up guy per se.
Oke.
No, he can shoot the face-up jump shot. He's exceptional at rim running.
Atur serangan.
His running form. This is a young man that tried to fine-tune his stride. He has become a factor now, Kev, going end to end.
And
Hampir
foul on the
kamu.
shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh no.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Warren.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Waiters comes in for Danny Green.
Tahan.
And the foul
Aku pukul lagi. Jangan,
That
sabar.
is his first foul of the game.
Howard masuk.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Rajon Rondo.
Tutup terus yo. Tutup.
McConnell scanning the floor.
Tutup.
Clock at 6. Rebounded by Howard. Los Angeles leading by 5. Caruso, the pass to Howard.
Howard lepas lagi.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And out of bounds.
Okay.
The Lakers gain possession.
Out.
And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Pacers 4th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the left wing, stolen by Holiday.
Tahan.
It's
Di blok kamu.
Kuzma outside.
Oke, keren.
The assist by Kuzma.
Kerja
He's got his
Kuzma.
first basket of the night.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Holiday.
Masuk.
It's good
Boleh
for
lah.
Rain.
3 point.
He's got 5 points so far.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Caruso.
Hampir kamu.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the
Caruso
line.
keren.
For Los Angeles, they haven't made a mistake
Pelanggaran
at the line
dia.
yet. 10 of 10. And
Ay,
that
tidak
one
masuk.
misses.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan
Oke, masuk.
charge
Eddie
for his
masuk.
style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is
masuk.
Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant
begitu
coaches.
aja
He's
masuk.
willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
Selesai.
Here's Davis trying to get open as Kuzma. And it's Davis missing. Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez.
Well, we call this, Kevin, high IQ and good instincts for the
Ih,
game.
unggul
These things
satu.
really
Aku
relies
ngejar
on
dia.
to succeed at this level.
Yo.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Here's LeBron. Holiday with the block.
Di blok lagi.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And the shot is good. 14 points for LeBron.
Well, it's simply going to take more of an effort than that to deter LeBron James. The strength and the
Soalnya
skill
tuh
set
kenapa
are
unggul jauh tadi?
overpowering.
Aduh.
We're at the end of the third, and
Ngejar
we've
dia.
still got a close one. Lakers on top, up by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan.
Defensively,
Marah-marah.
these guys in front of us shooting.
Ya. Terakhir
And I know
teman-teman.
I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wing. And it's Bradley in at the point. On the wing, Holiday. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
The first one falls. Miles Turner, he's checked in for TJ Leaf. And the Lakers also making a switch.
Sama poinnya
McGee's
teman-teman.
checked in for
Ngejar
Kyle
dia.
Kuzma. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They host the Spurs after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Davis with some nice D. Holiday against James. Taken away by Holiday.
Direbut.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court.
Diblok.
And Davis sends it back.
Diblok.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Outside Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Caldwell Pope kicks to McGee. Davis against Holiday. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Hernan Gomez. McGee with the block. And he gets it back. He shoot again.
Astaga, begitu aja.
And Gomez has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. And the Lakers call time here.
Sama kedudukannya.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Warren comes in for Justin Holiday. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for TJ McConnell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Green, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Green against Brogdon. Left side, Turner. Here's Warren. That ball. Nice time from Turner. 10 points for TJ Warren.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's
mainku. Aduh. Kacau. LeBron.
Here's Brogdon. They get it back. The Lakers trail. Here's LeBron. That's good from 17 feet away.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
In the pass to Oladipo. Hits it from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Oladipo getting more confident in these big-time moments, demands the basketball and finds a way to score.
LeBron dishes to McGee. Back to LeBron. To the paint. Now the pass to Green. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Brogdon. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Pass to Green. LeBron against Warren. Okay. Nice touch off the glass. And that's now 20 points for LeBron.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Davis against Oladipo. Over in the corner, Warren. And it's Turner off the draw. Turner's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Okay. That's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And drops them both.
Defense.
We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. And the foul's called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Kalau cedera sama Diska.
1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Oladipo against Green. Oladipo outside. Sabonis.
Di situ. Cedera.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
James kicks to Green.
Itu.
Brogdon against James. McGee trying to break free. James misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And
teman-teman.
Foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. TJ Warren picks one up.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
Timeout called. The Lakers. They trail by 8. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
For 3, Smith. And again, the Lakers no good.
Menang teman-teman.
Here's Sumner.
Oke, teman-teman, saya kalah lagi. Terima kasih sudah menonton. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So it's Indiana picking up